Hey, 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 it's Free Lesson Friday from Palm Beach Golf Center here in Boca Raton. Jess Frank, PGA golf professional, coming to you with another Free Lesson Friday. And I wanted to talk to you about something that I hear a lot from my students, from people that come in the store, from people on the range. They're trying to help each other. They tell each other, keep their head down. And this is probably one of the worst golf tips you could ever receive and could really hurt your game. And it's a myth that I feel originated from all those golf digest or well-meaning articles that were posted out there, because it was a two-dimensional picture taken on a golf swing that's going 100 miles an hour, a still shot, which looks like tour players are keeping their head down, but it really does not encompass what's going on. And as 4D technology has really kind of expanded and showed us what's happening, we now know that keeping your head down is not a good thing for you, and it's really never been a good thing. And really what it stems from is people start topping the golf ball, and their friends tell them, well, you got to keep your head down, you got to stay still. Another myth, keeping your left arm straight, keep your, you got to bend your knees more, and there's all kinds of things that are offered, but really don't have any effect on you hitting the ball more solid. And so what I want to show you today is something that I know could really help you. And in fact, there have been many players who actually let their head rotate. And some of the most famous players that do that, Annika Sorenstam, who's won a lot of golf tournaments, she's retired now, but she won a ton, is that when she was swinging, she would swing the club and her head would rotate. So in fact, it wouldn't be looking back at the ball, it'd be coming right to you on the camera. David Duval was another one who was #1 player in the world, who let his head move and rotate here. The thing that nobody picked up was the shoulder movement. As you can see, as my shoulders tilt, everybody was talking about, well, you got to turn your belt buckle, you got to turn. And what you need to do is you need to let yourself tilt, because the ball's on the ground, you have to tilt. That's a word in the golf language that needs to be used more often. It's more of a tilting action. You're more tilting, and so this will help you. And you can see here, now it appears that my head is down, but my body has turned and tilted. Okay, and the current player I would suggest all of you watching, who is an amazing player, is Henrik Stenson. Henrik Stenson for sure lets his head turn this way here, or lets his head come up. But you can see is that as I'm swinging, I'm tilting and I'm turning and I'm extending my body. I'm not staying down. So the problem is when somebody tells you to keep your head down, what happens is usually you're staying down, you're hitting down. And so that is not good, because in the golf swing, the body turns, tilts, and extends. And this is something that if more people knew about it, tilting, turning, extending, instead of staying down, head down, knees flexed, you would be a much better ball striker. Now, what club manufacturers know, they're very smart, is that they've come up with golf clubs for people who have a tendency to hit behind the ball, because they've been told so many times to keep their head down, which also, by the way, keeps your weight on your back foot, which is not good either. So head stays down, weight stays back, and you know that the chunk shot or fat shot is what happens. And so club manufacturers have said, well, that's an epidemic out there. So what they've done, and Callaway has made a great club. This is the Big Bertha OS from Callaway. Has a super wide sole. Okay, it's something that this is a super game improvement iron, and really good iron for you to, if you have a tendency to hit behind it, because of the wide sole is going to help you scoot around along the ground. So this is something, if you have a tendency to hit behind the ball, is a good option for you if you are a higher handicap player and somebody who's looking to not as much change their golf swing, but you can change your equipment and help you a little bit. Now, it's not going to be the end all be all, but it's definitely going to help you. Now, the next club for a little better player is Srixon has made their Z line of irons, 565, 765, 965, and these are irons that can really help you. And so the sole here can be is the V sole. So this is two options for a little bit better player. So these are two things that I know can help you play your best golf, and hopefully these tips help you on Free Lesson Friday from the Palm Beach Golf Center. Come on and see us. We've got lots of new equipment for you, and we can get you fit and playing in the right direction. So we will see you soon, and again, thanks for watching.